What do the Cowboys do looking forward with this concern that he may be seriously injured at any given time?
I think the one thing about Romo is, that he's had the history, and the Cowboys they're prepared with Dak Prescott as his backup. But at the same time, they want Dak Prescott to hold the clipboard. This team is built around Tony Romo.
When you hear Tony Romo and you hear back, it's problematic.
It's not the first time.
It's not the first time. Take us through what this injury looks like.
If Dak Prescott has to play, hopefully it's in a limited role, but you got to have Romo back out there to win games.
I think it's really helpful for people to see the anatomy because you hear L1 compression fracture and you wonder what exactly is that. We're looking at the spine sort of from an angle. So here's the pelvis and the lumbar, that's where you get the L. There are 5. And if you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that is the vertebrae that's injured for Tony Romo.
But how much panic is there truly, Meryl, with Dak Prescott playing as well as he did? It's just the preseason, but he's shown a lot.
A lot of panic, because what you have to understand is it's been a great blend of coaching and developing in preseason with Prescott. But if you go into the regular season, you have to pull in the reins as far as your passing game. They have not done one drop back pass with Prescott, meaning a 3 or 5 step drop, because he's not ready to do that. All of it's been run action or boot action, and if they're gonna throw it, they just put him in the shotgun.
Well, let me ask you this. Understanding that this is very early in the process, we've heard, 6 to 10 weeks is a reasonable timeline for Romo's return. Is that reasonable? What would you expect?
To Darren's point with Tony Romo, this running game should be awesome, okay? Now, all the things you can do from the passing game off of that, there will be nothing in the history of football that they won't be able to do from the ground to the air.
When you think of bone healing, 6 weeks is about what it takes for a fracture to heal.
If Prescott's your quarterback, your air is going to be conducive to a few things, and it'll be easy to game plan for that. The pressure will be fierce on him on Sundays, unlike it has been in the preseason.
But also, it could take longer. We know people heal at different rates. And I think the thing to remember in Romo's case is we said this is not his first injury. Last time he fractured 2 transverse processes. Those are the things on the side of the vertebrae out here. They're not right in the center. So it's much easier to come back and play when you're recovering from that injury. This is a little more difficult.